Air refueling has been around since the 1920s, but it became a vital component of military operations after World War II, when strategic bombers needed to reach distant targets without landing. Since then, air refueling has been used in every major conflict, from Korea and Vietnam to Iraq and Afghanistan, enabling fighters, bombers, reconnaissance, and special operations aircraft to perform longer and more complex missions. Air refueling can also enhance the flexibility and responsiveness of air forces, allowing them to deploy aircraft quickly and efficiently across the globe. There are two main methods of air refueling: probe-and-drogue and flying boom. Probe-and-drogue is simpler to adapt to existing aircraft and involves a hose trailing from the tanker aircraft with a basket-shaped drogue at the end. The receiver aircraft has a probe that fits into the drogue, establishing a connection and transferring fuel. Flying boom is faster and more precise, but requires a dedicated operator on the tanker aircraft. The tanker has a rigid boom that extends from its rear fuselage, with movable flight control surfaces at the tip. The operator can steer the boom into a receptacle on the receiver aircraft, creating a sealed connection and transferring fuel. Both methods have their pros and cons, depending on factors such as weather, visibility, turbulence, speed, altitude, and number of aircraft involved. Some tankers can use both methods simultaneously or switch between them, depending on the situation. Some tankers can also receive fuel from other tankers, creating a chain of refueling that can extend even further. But what are some of the most impressive air refueling aircraft in service today? Let's take a look at three examples that represent different generations and capabilities of aerial tankers. The first one is the KC-135 Stratotanker, which has been the backbone of the U.S. Air Force's air refueling fleet since 1957. Based on the Boeing 707 airliner, the KC-135 can carry up to 200,000 pounds of fuel and transfer it through a flying boom or a drogue adapter. The KC-135 has refueled countless aircraft over the decades, from B-52 bombers to F-16 fighters, and has participated in every major U.S. military operation since Vietnam. The KC-135 is also capable of carrying passengers, cargo, or medical evacuation equipment, making it a versatile multi-role aircraft. Despite its age, the KC-135 is still reliable and effective thanks to continuous upgrades and modernization programs. The KC-135 is expected to remain in service until at least 2040. The second one is the KC-46 Pegasus, which is the newest and most advanced air refueling aircraft in the world. Developed by Boeing as a replacement for the KC-135, the KC-46 is based on the Boeing 767 airliner, but with significant modifications for military use. The KC-46 can carry up to 212,000 pounds of fuel and transfer it through both probe-and-drogue and flying boom systems. The KC-46 also features state-of-the-art avionics, defensive systems, and data links, making it a formidable multi-mission platform that can connect and protect the fleet. The KC-46 is approved by the U.S. Air Force for global deployments, including combat operations, and has already demonstrated its capabilities in various exercises and missions. As you can see, air refueling is a complex and challenging operation that requires skill, coordination, and trust between the tanker and the receiver crews. It also requires advanced technology and equipment that can handle the high speeds, altitudes, and pressures involved. But when done right, air refueling can give combat aircraft a decisive edge over their adversaries, allowing them to strike anywhere, anytime, with maximum effect.